Yes. Good morning, everyone. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone who donated. Really appreciate it. Anyway, let's get to it. Cash App in the description. Now, Cyrex, we know that you're live right now on Insta. You have a new kick, too. Yeah. What is it called? Silent Embers? Now, I could be wrong, but that's what was just sent to me. But we'll give it a check later. Well, right now I'm setting up. This is the intro to part 3, pathology. And we will be learning today the pathology of a locale. We will also be learning how they handle relationships in their life, personal and, sexual relationships, personal being friends, sexual being significant others. We'll see just how they, tend to solve problems, or how they tend to make their significant other happy, or how they feel that they should make them happy. It's really warped. Every relationship I've ever seen Cyrex in has been extremely one-sided and controlling. The real relationships, anyway. The ones with Heather and the other Heather and the one Jasmine. Not the UK one, the newer one. It's you need a diagram to keep up with all this. But the troll girlfriends are the ones he seems to have the most passion for, because they tend to be the best looking ones. I have to say it. They also tend to have some sort of career or be savvy in some way. And that's always his downfall, because he's operating in a field that he's not intelligent enough to operate in, with people who are much more intelligent than him, and people who can also spell intelligence, Cyrex. But this is a short video. I don't want you to think this is part 3. This is the intro to part 3, pathology. And I am just going to segue into it from this. But what we will be discussing is personal and interpersonal relationships, sexual and just, friendships, stuff like that. Family life, how they treat their loved ones, and, how they go about their day-to-day struggle of being a locale. Basically, being an inevitable piece of shit. That's what it comes down to. That's all I see. Is just debauchery, depravity, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of laziness. A lot of self-loathing. A lot of sloth-like behavior. Like the 7 deadly sins, sloth. It is a sin. It's just floundering, just becoming stagnant, sitting at home and playing video games, but not contributing anything. If you're sitting at home in your own house that you pay for, or your own apartment playing video games, you've earned that. But if you're sitting at home in your mama's house, not giving her any money as she struggles to pay the bills, meanwhile you're upstairs with your chocolate milk, grilled cheese sandwich, and Xbox, just causing issues. It's really not a good thing, Cyrex, and to all you other locales. It's really not respectful to your family. As you say, you do everything for your family. Well, why don't you do one thing? How about you put some money into Sally's pockets? How about you buy your own sludge? How about you make your own Hot Pockets? How about you bathe yourself? How about you, even up those sideburns? How about you trim that taco meat neckbeard thing? Just a suggestion, brush the plaque off your teeth instead of picking it out of your mouth in every video. Well, like I said, this is the intro. Pathology of a locale. Yes, dropping at 10 a.m.